All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and today we have something very special that I want to discuss. A video I did a couple of weeks ago talking about this new survival MMO that was just announced called The Day Before. I actually got an email from the publishing team at Mytona, and they let me know that there was going to be some footage being shared on IGN's channel this weekend. I was out of town, wasn't able to cover it when it came out, but they let me know via email, hey, we got a new teaser to share with you and your audience. Here's a new screenshot, which I'll throw up on screen here, and they're going to be showing new gameplay footage of The Day Before at IGN Fest 2021. We have the video here. And they said there's also going to be a video introduction by the developers' founders and an interview with them, which I don't think I have seen yet. I've downloaded this Day Before footage, and we're going to watch it. They're calling this exclusive combat gameplay. In the last video, which I'll have linked above here, I questioned the validity, the realness, the truthfulness of that, what I thought was like this pre-rendered or like an in-engine trailer teaser. I just didn't feel like we were looking at real gameplay, and we're going to watch this here together, and this is my first reaction to gameplay. They're calling it exclusive combat gameplay. I'll be the judge of that. If you guys enjoy the videos, leave a like on it. Consider subscribing. Let's get into it. Okay. The Day Before. I'm actually really excited to see how this thing turns out. Okay, hold on, pause. In-game footage, work in progress. So IGN's channel, they're saying this is in-game footage, not engine renders. Okay. I wonder if these are other players or if these are just like NPCs. A little interaction on the door there. Honestly, visually, this game looks beautiful, man. If the game comes out, performs like this, and looks this good, amazing. That looks like an Uber Eats delivery driver. This looks like The Division. Got some shots raining out here. Looks like he's got an AK on his back. I'm not sure what gun he actually pulled out. I never noticed. I don't want to pull back right now. We'll look at it after. We're going to go more in depth after this as well. Oh. Whoa. I'm not a fan of like the radial circle shooting style. SOCOM 4 ruined that for me when it comes to like third person combat. It just makes it like you can't accurately judge recoil patterns. Let's see here. Let me watch this again. So these like must be other players then? Or are we dealing with some like PvPvE shit here? Hold on, let's run it back so the video doesn't lag here. Ooh, okay, took a shot. It looks like now I don't know how damaged that guy was before. It looks like you can only take a few rounds. Well, they're putting these guys down like nothing, but he's taken quite a few shots. Okay, so we got like death executions in. Okay. Hey, motherfucker! What the fuck? Is that it? Coming soon. Okay. Interesting. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually feel a lot more comfortable saying that this is real gameplay. Granted, it's scripted. But this looks more natural to me. The recoil jumping, or I should say the crosshair jumping automatically to like big circle when you fire looks a little strange. Let me run it back here. So he starts with full health. I kind of want to count how many shots it takes, because it looks like they're putting them down like nothing. He didn't get the search off here, so that... And obviously this is scripted. This is so scripted, but they didn't do the cheesy, you know, okay, let me go left. All right, yeah, I'll take the center. Like, they didn't do the cheesy Division-style shit this time around, which I'm actually glad for. But I just don't know if these are NPCs or players, because there's no, like, indicators above their heads. They're obviously not in a group. It looks like we have, I'm guessing this is, like, temperature, energy, water, or hydration. Very interesting. Also, whoever's playing it just needs to aim. I don't know if they're playing it on, like, an Atari joystick or what, but Jesus Christ. No reload indicator. Hold on, let me run that back. Let's run this combat back. So he starts to reload. 3 rounds left. So there's no indicator of a reload on your crosshair, nothing like that. That's interesting. You don't really see that in a lot of games, if any. So he took 1 shot there. And then he looks over here and he hits him with what looks like 1 or 2 shots, and that guy went down into like a death crawl. He takes another shot here, and then when he stands up, takes another, I would say 2 or 3, and that almost looked like a headshot. That's a headshot. Now, I don't know if this is going to be some sort of like looter shooter mechanic where, like, even though it's like a baseball cap, there might be like an armor value on it that allowed him to take that headshot. That tells me that it's not going to be super hardcore, but the time to kill on these enemies in this video is pretty nuts. It's pretty fast. The animations look good. The sound design with the bullets actually sound really good. When he's like at the beginning of the trailer, when he's about to check that Uber Eats guy and you hear the shot ring out down the road, it actually sounds really good. I know the cynic in me is telling me that this is all bullshit, right? Like I can't believe after the years of trash that we've gotten in the AAA space that something like this would come out from a team who's not known for doing something on this scale. Now, granted, we don't know how big the map is. We don't really know a lot of things yet. Their marketing is very, I wouldn't say suspect, but it's very drip feed, trickle down, tickle the balls a little bit. Because if it was me, and I saw quite a few videos of different YouTubers talking about the day before and how skeptical they were of that original gameplay demo. If it was me, I would put out something like this, but I would put out an extended version of it. This is a nice 2.5-minute teaser. I am waiting for like real proper gameplay from somebody that I trust. Not an IGN pre-rendered, you know, not like an IGN, you know, trailer teaser marketing thing. I need to get my hands on it. Realistically, I'm going to reach back out to the publisher and see what their plans are for marketing this game, because I want to believe so bad that this exists and it plays like this and it looks and it runs like this and the game will feel like this. I need to see it. I need to play it.
Hey, motherfucker!
And now, with this audio, very clear audio. It doesn't sound like it's proximity chat, which kind of leads me to believe that these guys are in a group, but there is no HUD indicators of group members at all. So we're going like Tarkov level immersion at that point, which is a little strange, because I don't know if it would work properly in a game like this, if it's an open world MMO, or if this is going to be segmented off into different areas of the map with loading screens. We just don't know enough about the game, and there's still so many variables here. But if this game looks, performs, and plays like this, this is probably going to be one of the best survival games of all time, which we need. Because the survival genre, in terms of like multiplayer, I'm guessing this is going to be some sort of PvPvE with like the zombies that we saw from the first one. This could be like the staple survival game, which leads me to, again, believe that it's not going to be that, because in a perfect world, we would have it. And if this channel's any indication, there's no such thing as a perfect world when it comes to video games.
Hey, motherfucker!
Obviously, we can drive different styles of vehicles like this. That's huge. I honestly don't know what to think. I'm going to have a link to this video to IGN's channel. Don't really like IGN, but if you guys want to see this gameplay video just start to finish, you guys can go over there and check it out. Interesting. I really want this game to be real. I want it to be successful, and I want it to be exactly like what we're seeing here, maybe with some tweaks to the inventory system like we saw in the last video. But when it comes to a game like this, is like a dream game for me. A good survival game set in like an urban area like this, moving in between buildings for cover. I don't know how many of these buildings we can actually go into. That's always been a problem. Like, I remember back playing games like War Z, only like 2 or 3 of the buildings you could walk into at a time. So it just kind of became a lot of just random structures, no cover, no usability. That's one thing I really liked about Nether, is you could go into a fuck ton of different buildings in Nether and move in and out of alleyways and stuff like that. I want to see how dynamic this map is. Visually, the game looks stunning. Like, I'd play the shit out of this at the current state. But just judging by the windows and stuff like I don't know if we're going to be able to climb onto the fire escapes here. I don't know yet. And again, still so many variables and so many unanswered questions. But the reason for that is because I'm excited at the potential prospect of something like this. And I actually think everybody who's watching this video feels the same way. If this game is real and it's like this, we're all going to be playing the shit out of it if you're into survival games. That death animation was a little strange. You can tell that it's like a not a pre-rendered, but like a there's no ragdoll physics, because if it was, it would have pushed him into the car there. But you can see he like drops down, kind of like a side shot. That looked a little janky, but literally nothing to pick apart here outside of the fact that I still don't know if it's real. and that's kind of where we're at with it still. Although that's a little strange. I notice he goes into that animation before the first bullet's fired. Let's watch it back. So he gets shot by this guy over here. Looks like he took a few rounds. Maybe it was this guy that actually put him down. So it wasn't actually the main character view here that put him down. That's actually probably exactly what happened. It just happens really fast. I had to watch that back a few times. Very interesting gameplay. What do you guys think? I'm on the fence still, but that's just because I'm a cynic. That's what I do. I always look for, holes, and I always look for reasons why things aren't going to be, why everyone's hyping it up. And like, I always try to find the ground, if that makes sense, instead of floating in the air and just buying into the hype. That's what this channel does. A lot of people say I'm an asshole. A lot of people say that, I'm just negative all the time. The fact is if this game is real, it looks and plays and feels and sounds like this, I'm all over it. Are you guys excited for the day before? I want to hear all of your guys' thoughts. Let's have a collective conversation down in the comments below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. My name is Big Fry, and again, even to this day, the day before is still inconclusive for me, but I'm actually really glad that the publishers reached out, because I have a contact and I'm hoping that in the future we could get more information and I can bring that to the channel for you guys, because this excites me so much. Thank you all for watching. My name is Big Fry. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video, and I'll see you on the next one.